Hello, everyone. I'm Dominique Johnson-Lindsay, and I want to welcome you to the Active Listener podcast by Lightspeed. As a lifelong learner and the daughter of a Navy veteran who became an elementary school teacher, education and service are in my DNA. This foundation, paired with my love of technology, led me to these conversations with remarkable minds shaping the K-12 landscape. Join us as we amplify these vital voices and explore how active listening remains foundational to educational excellence. Whether you're an educator, administrator, or someone passionate about the future of education, there's something here for you to learn. So welcome back to another episode of the Active Listener podcast. I'm so excited that you're joining us. So my name is Dominique Johnson-Lindsay. I'm the host of the Active Listener podcast, and I'm a digital marketing manager here at Lightspeed. I want to start this off by saying thank you. So thank you for listening. No matter whether you start listening in season 1 or season 2, I truly appreciate you being a part of this experience. I wanted to kick off season 3 and start the season a little bit slower than just hopping into episodes by really reflecting on why this podcast exists. If you hear the intro, you already get a little of a dose of it, but education and service has always been a part of my world. It started off with my mom, who is a Navy veteran turned school teacher, and it has really carried me through. So one of the things that's really important to note is I've always paid attention to how much educators give their time, their energy, and their hearts to just making everything work. And so with that, I really wanted to create a space to make sure they were heard, not just as a buzzword, but truly heard. We also wanted to be a place where educators, leaders, advocates, administrators could share and really learn from one another. And I think season 2 gave us that and so much more. So as I listened back to season 2, 2 things were clear no matter what topic, what guest, what district, or what role. The first thing is communication is key. People want and need to be heard. Students need to be heard by teachers. Teachers need to be heard by administrators, and leaders need to listen to not just data, but also the people behind it. Oftentimes, what came up was that challenges weren't really caused by lack of effort, lack of passion, but truly breakdowns in communication. I think the school safety episode was paramount to this because it showed how stronger communications and deeper connections often de-escalated issues before they ever reached crisis mode. I thought that was so profound and important. The second thing that came up was treating students as individuals is key. When possible, schools truly do have to tailor those learning experiences and paths and resources to meet students where they are. And when they really invest the time to do that, the impact is huge, like huge. Students felt seen and valued, and in return, they were engaged in their learning experiences, which is the ultimate goal of having students in schools. So if there's nothing else that season 2 taught us, is that when communication is strong, trust really does follow. And that is the foundation for educational excellence, which is the ultimate goal, right? We learned so much in season 2. And now I think the next step for us is to figure out, like, what do we do with it? And so that's what season 3 is about. It's about putting the findings that we have into action because ultimately we want to increase impact and become better advocates. At Lightspeed, our mission is to help every student hear every word. And so I feel like a lot of season 3 echoes that ideal of clarity. It's clarity in communication, instruction, leadership, collaboration. And ultimately, we just want to understand how the human mind works. You know, working with Lightspeed has really taught me that clarity creates access, and access means opportunity for everyone. So I'm looking forward to having more conversations this season that are practical, thoughtful, and help administrators make better decisions. These conversations should allow everybody in the educational ecosystem to support one another better, support students more effectively, and create better learning environments where every person in every district can truly thrive. Whether you're an educator, district leader, tech leader, or somebody that simply just cares about the future of learning, this season is for you. It doesn't really matter what brought you here. I am so glad you are here. And I just want you to stay with us, lean in, and keep building your toolbox as you continue to become an active listener and an advocate for education. So here's the season 3. Thanks, y'all. That's all for today's Active Listener. Thanks for tuning in. Share your comments on this episode on our Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn social media pages. You can visit our website at lightspeed-tech.com to learn more about our mission to ensure every student hears every word. And subscribe to our podcast wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Until next time, let your listening be as active as your learning.